yeah, so she's like, I'm from New York. You know what that means, and I have your information in my system, so you better take note. And I'm like, I absolutely cannot stand drama. You're the owner of this massage place, and you're threatening me. All right. Oh, I forgot. Y'all, I'm vlogging, and then I'm dropping a story time with this video real quick, so I'm like in vlogging mode. But let me switch to story time mode. I appreciate you for stopping by. Make sure while you're here, before I get into this story time, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Most of all, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell if you feel so inclined to do so, because I would appreciate it. All right, y'all. So I just went inside of a French bakery and I grabbed me a pecan pull apart and I grabbed me a s'mores latte with my oat milk. Love plant-based things as of late. First thing this morning, I went and grabbed a massage. I guess I can take my, oh no, it's still bright outside, y'all. It's still bright. Even with my tent, y'all, it's still bright. So I'm going to give you guys a story time of, it's going to be kind of 2-in-1, because the worst massage that's not the main focal point in this video, but I'm going to like just wrap it all together. So I had moved to Charlotte in 2018. I had moved to Charlotte in 2018, right? And so when I moved to Charlotte, I was just getting myself settled. And I was like, you know, I don't have any friends here yet. I didn't know about like meetups and all that stuff. Or I knew about it, but I was just not ready for that. I had started kind of getting massages during my time in Georgia. I had, you know, gone and gotten a couple of massages. Surprised my mom with like some massages for Mother's Day, I believe, her birthday, when I was still living in Georgia. So I was like, oh, I really enjoy massages. I don't have any friends here in Charlotte yet. I had just moved there. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna get a massage membership. It was like up the street for me. And I will drop the damn name. It's called Labita Massage. She know who she is. She know she not gonna ever forget me, honey. Let's back it up. So I started going to this massage place called Labita Massage, not far from me at my apartment at the time. I was living in South Charlotte. And I was like, okay, I like this place. And so the owner, she was doing like a lot of the administrative tasks. Like a lot of times, you know, because it's a chain, right? So it's not like it's just one place. It's a whole chain. And I'm not saying the whole chain is bad, because I had called, I believe they were near Greensboro. They had a location near Greensboro. It wasn't owned by her, but like I said, it was a franchise. So it was owned by someone else, and I was going to go to there. But long story short, it wasn't, you know, it didn't pan out, because I don't know. I just think I didn't feel like going there or something. I don't know. So I'm not saying all the locations are bad. I'm speaking specifically about the one in South Charlotte, okay, in Valentine, just so we're clear. So the owner was very present in her business, I guess you could say. Like she was the one doing like the front desk, booking appointments, whatever. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Like she hustling. I like that. That's cool. Cool. I see your work ethic, girl. I see your work ethic. I had been going there for like a few sessions of massages, and so she was like, you know, if you join the membership, you get like $10 off. Like it's a monthly membership, and instead of you paying, I think it was, I want to say it was $80 for 1 hour. She was like, if you get the membership, it'll be like $69.99. I believe that's how much it was, y'all. And I was like, okay, well, I do like going to massages. I was going there like, I don't know how frequently I was going in the beginning, but I was going there enough where she was like, girl, just get a membership. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, might as well. I'm coming here anyway. So she was like, yeah, just go ahead and get a membership. And I was like, okay. So I signed up, and she was like, you can have one person on your account. So basically, say if I didn't go get a massage one month and I already paid for it, and then I didn't get a massage another month, so I have 2 massages saved up, I could bring the other person and they can get a massage on me. So I added my mom. Cool. Y'all, it's getting hot in this car. I'm about to cut the car on, y'all. I'm about to cut the car on. Hold on. I added my mom to my membership, and I was like, okay, cool. You know, I mean, this sounds like a good deal. So I don't know what happened. 2019 came. And I'm just, because this all went down in 2020. I don't know what it, like I always say, I don't know what it was about 2020 for me specifically. I was just, people were just coming for my ass in 2020. I don't know. Like people that I knew. I have the story time on my page, y'all, if you want to check that one out about my coworker attacking me at the hospital. Child, it was just a lot going on in 2020 for some reason. I went through a depression, I want to say. Yeah, I was going through depression in 2019. So I was regularly getting my massages, and then 2019 happened, and I was going through a lot with my ex at the time. Our relationship was just falling apart, child. So I was going through that stress, and then I was just going to school full time. And I was just like going through it, and I hit a depression just out the blue in 2019. So I say all that to say, during my depression, I didn't want to do anything. Okay, if you've had depression or going through it, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't want to do nothing. Okay, I hated my job at the time. This is before I got on at the hospital. I was just depressed, so I didn't want to do anything. So I still had my membership, but I wasn't going to get massages. That's what it was. But I was still paying every month that $70. Okay, faithfully. I just wasn't going to get massages like that anymore because I was depressed. So fast forward, 2020 comes, and I'm like, damn, I have like 1 million massages saved up. Because I didn't want to cancel the membership, because I think I had called them and I was like, hey, can I put a hold on you drafting me for like, and she was like, yeah, we can do a hold on drafts for like a minimum of 3 months, I think, or a maximum of, it was maybe a maximum of 2 or 3 months, y'all. This happened in 2020, y'all, so I'm trying to make sure I got the details right. So I think it was a maximum of like 2 months they could put a hold. But after that, you would have to resume drafts, or they would drop your membership. I don't know why I didn't just cancel, but I didn't want to cancel the membership because I think if you cancel, you couldn't sign up again for 12 months. That's how it worked there at the time. I don't know if they changed the policy, but I didn't want to cancel because I was like, damn, I hate to cancel. And then, you know, I come out of my depression and I'm like, damn, I want to get massages more frequently. And like I told you, my mom was my +1. So, you know, I didn't want to cancel. And then by the time me and her are both getting massages, say I had 10 massages saved up, that's 5 sessions, right? For each of us. So it would have went by quick anyway, is my point. So I didn't want to just cancel it because I didn't want to be marked in the system as cancel and then can't go for a year and then have to pay full price again. So I was like, I'm gonna keep the membership, I'm gonna keep paying it even though I'm not going. But 2020 came, and I was like, you know, damn, I'm not using it like that. I might as well just cancel and just, you know, use the sessions up that I want to use, since I've already prepaid for them, and then keep it going. Fast forward. Favorite masseuse works at this location at the time. She did. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to find her and see if she do massages at home or something, because I've had 1 million massages since then, y'all, and she is the absolute best masseuse I've ever had. Okay, but I'm gonna have to try to find her, but I haven't been able to get a massage from her because, of course, she works at that location. So she told me she was gonna start a business, but I don't know if she ever did. I was like, damn, I might as well cancel because 2020 came, and you know, we were all going through things. And I was like, it ain't no need of me spending $70, and I ain't using it right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cancel. Okay. I had a bunch of sessions saved up. I had prepaid for almost, I kid y'all not, because y'all gonna be like, what the hell? I prepaid for almost $800, I believe, in sessions. So over 10 months had went by since I had a massage, right? I prepaid for sessions for almost $800. I had prepaid in my membership, right? I had $800, almost $800 of massages saved up, okay? So I was like, damn, I'm gonna cancel, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my massages. I call them and I'm like, I want to cancel. And they're like, cool, that's fine. But just so you know, if you cancel, you lose all your sessions. And I was like, what you mean? I already prepaid for them. I want to cancel, but I want to redeem the sessions that I already prepaid for. Because she could see in the session, she was like, girl, you got a lot. You got almost $800 in massages. And I was like, yeah, I want to still use my massages that I prepaid for, but I don't want the membership anymore. She was like, you can't do that. And I was like, well, I'm gonna need to speak to the owner, because that don't even sound right to me. I'm like, how am I gonna, even if I cancel, I'm a potential customer still, right? So a lot of people are not business minded. When you fuck over your customers, you over your business. I hate to curse, but I'm just being honest. So I was like, okay, that'll make sense. I need to speak to the owner. And she was like, well, fine, I'll have her call you back. So the owner calls me. She's like, yeah, my policy is once you cancel your membership, you lose your sessions. So that's where the other location near Greensboro, I can't remember, I think it's like in Moxville or something, I don't know, in North Carolina. I called another location. I was like, hey, is that how y'all do things? And they were like, no, we would never do that to a customer. If you already prepaid for your sessions, even if you cancel your membership at this location, you can still use your sessions. And I was like, well, cool, I'm gonna cancel the one in Valentine, but I'll just come to y'all. And they were like, unfortunately, even though we're a franchise and we're connected, our POS system is different. Meaning, even though we're the same company, if you purchase your membership in the one in Charlotte, we can't redeem your massages at this location. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to redeem all those massages, because my mom is not in the area. She was, like 2 hours from me at the time. I think, if not 3 hours, I think she was 3 hours from me, because she lived closer to Raleigh at the time. So I was like, I don't know how often she's working full time too. I'm working full time, and then I'm working at the hospital, so I have crazy hours. So I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to redeem these. It would be different if I was like, damn, I can just keep the membership for 3 more months and then just get all my massages and then cancel. But then I would have still been accumulating massages. Y'all see my point? So I was like, no, that ain't gonna work. So I called the other location back, and I was like, well, the location in the other La Vida massage location, they do it this way. And I'm like, that's how I'm expecting you to do it. And she's like, well, no, that's them, this is me. And I said no. And she was like, I can cancel your membership right now. Like, she had a nasty attitude, y'all. She was like, I can cancel your membership right now, but you just know you can't redeem. It is what it is. You just lose out. And I'm like, no trying to find a middle ground, no trying to like compromise, nothing. And it wasn't in my contract, okay? Because I signed a contract, I went through the contract, it's not in the contract. And I was like, well, ma'am, if I would have known that's how y'all operate, I wouldn't have signed up for a membership. If I knew, like, if this was in the contract, I would have not signed it. And she's like, well, you signed it, so it is what it is. And I'm like, well, it's not in the contract. She's like, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, it does matter, because your ass about to get sued. So she had a nasty attitude. So we went back and forth. My mom had even called, and she was like, this ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to redeem my daughter's stuff. She paid her membership faithfully. She's been a faithful customer. Even throughout the pandemic, she's been a faithful customer, and you're gonna have to honor her massages. She was like, no. So fast forward, she was not budging, y'all. Okay. I called her one day. I called my bank, and I told my bank I want to reverse the transactions. Okay. Yes. One thing about my bank, they real. They real. So I was like, I was like, I'm gonna want to back out those transactions. And she was like, oh, we can only back out transactions for 6 months. And I was like, no, you got to escalate this, because I did not get the service that I paid for. I'm gonna need you to back out the transactions completely. So she's like, I'm gonna put a special request in, and I'm gonna have them call you and see what we can do. So I called Levita back, and I let her know, hey, if I can't get my massages redeemed, I'm gonna have to have my bank reverse the transactions. She was like, what you mean? I said, you can't be having people pay for a service and then not be willing to offer them the service. Even if I cancel, I could want to come back in a year and get a membership, but you're putting a bad taste in my mouth to where I don't even want to give you business. And so she was like, well, honestly, I don't really care about your business. Like, I have other customers, so losing you as a customer is not gonna faze me. And I was like, well, then losing that $800 is not gonna faze you either. And she said, well, I'm not gonna lose the money. I'm not gonna allow the transaction. Like, that's not gonna happen. I don't care. I will call our people, and we're gonna put, something. So I was like, okay, she trying me. So even after I told her to cancel my membership, I told her to cancel it. She didn't cancel it. So I got drafted again, another $70. And I was like, this heifer really trying me. So I was still in my phase of life where I don't want to say I let people walk all over me, but it was harder for me to advocate for myself. It was harder for me to talk up for myself. So I was still in that phase of life, right? So long story short, I'm like, you know, that ain't gonna work for me, honey. Like, I need you to do what you need to do, or I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. Okay? And she's like, is that a threat? I'm like, that's not a threat. That's me being 100 for you too. I'm letting you know, if you can't let me redeem my massages, because I wanted to redeem them. I love my masseuse. I wanted to redeem them. I'm willing to make a compromise with you, but if you're not willing to compromise, and you know, so when she drafted me again, I called back. She's like, it's you again? Like, you again? Because she knew my number at this point, child. She knew my number. You still drafting my account after I told you 2 weeks ago to cancel my membership. That's, now you crossing the line, okay? Now we're at almost $900, because that was another 70 on top of the 800. So now we're at almost $900. Like, this is ridiculous. You already know I'm trying to cancel, and you didn't cancel after you told me you were going to cancel. So she was like, fine, fuck it, I'm going to cancel. So she finally really cancels it. And I'm like, yeah, this is not going to work for me. You're obviously not someone I can work with. So I'm going to have to do what I got to do. So she starts cussing me out. She says, I'm from New York, so you better take note of what that means. I have your information in my system. I'm like, now you're threatening me. Okay. So she's like, I'm from New York. You know what that means. And I'm like, what does that mean? Please tell me. You know, enlighten me, girl. Enlighten me. Now, I don't like drama. I absolutely cannot stand drama. For me, I love watching drama shows. I love reading novels that are drama filled, family drama novels, romantic drama novels. I love drama in that sense, right? But I don't like drama for me in my life. So I was like, okay, she's threatening me. So I'm like, y'all, this is just the craziest experience. You're the owner of this massage place, and you're threatening me, a customer, a patron, saying I need to know what it means that you're from New York and you have my information in your system, like my address and all that. Which is funny because I had moved anyway. But just the fact that she thought it was okay to say that was wild to me. So that's when I get out of character. So she's cursing me out, calling me all types of bitches and hoes. She's the owner. I'm going to keep saying this. She's the owner of this place. She's the owner. She's not just working there. She owns it. Okay. We're clear. We're clear on that. So, yeah, she's calling me all kinds of bitches and hoes. I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is like my first confrontation in my adult life. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I've had moments, but like, this is the first time, like, as a customer that I went through this. And I was just like, wow. So I'm like, since you want to play this game, I cussed her back out. I cursed her ass out from A to Z. And I said, you know, since you want to be funny and you talking about you from New York, I need to know what that means. Baby, I have family in New Jersey. One thing I'm not going to take, I'm the sweetest person, y'all. But one thing I'm not going to take is you threatening me and my well-being, or threatening someone that I love. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So I cussed her ass out. Shorty, me and her in a screaming match. I remember, because I had just moved into my house. Like, literally had just moved into my new house. And I was in my living room, and I was sitting on the couch, and I was getting up, y'all. Like, I'm trying to be nice to you, and you being mean as hell. Like, you cursing me, calling me all bitches and hoes, and what the that? What? No. So, I'm gonna wrap this story time up, right? Long story short, I got the last laugh. When God favors you, you don't have to worry about anything. So I get a call back from my bank. Because remember, I told y'all, they said they can only reverse up to 6 months, right? Okay. She calls me back. And she's like, girl, I got you. We're going to reverse it up to 12 months for you. Because you're a loyal bank member. You never ask us to do like reverse. You're a good bank, customer, whatever, child. So they reversed it for 12 months. So I didn't get all my money back, but I got back, what, like 90% of it. So I was like, well, I lost out on like, I think I lost out like $100 or something like that. But I was like, damn, I'd rather take the 700, excuse me, y'all, and miss out on $100 than not get anything. Okay, then to get a big ass goose egg. So my bank had my back, reversed the transactions. So I'm gonna see if I can find a screenshot. I'm gonna blur my mom's information out, but my mom left a comment on Lavita's page. And the owner responded. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You were never a customer here. Mind you, like, she knew when me and my mom walked in, like, we were on friendly terms. Like, it was good until I would try to cancel. So I'm going to try to see if I can get a screenshot, because my mom left a funny comment and it was hilarious to me. And she tried to deny we were customers, and it's funny. I'm like, girl, you're funny. You're the punchline. All that drama for no reason. People are crazy out here, okay? It be the people you least expect. It really do. It really do. So I'll throw this story time. This is a mini story time about my worst massage. So I always went to the same woman to get my massages. Best masseuse ever. One time I had scheduled a massage, and I was like, my masseuse, she was so good, she was booked, honey. So I was like, I'm just gonna try this other woman out. It was like last minute, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try this other woman out. And the owner actually, she was like, that's what I'm saying, she was cool at first until that drama went down. Because she was like, are you sure you want to book, I don't even know what her name was, Natalie or something. Are you sure you want to book Natalie? That's not her real name, but just give an example. And I was like, yeah, I'll go with Natalie. She was like, okay. And I was like, why should she be acting like that? Should have known something right, child. Should know. So I go to the massage. It was like a Friday night, like 7 o'clock. It was like a late massage. And it was a hot mess, y'all. I'm laying down on the table, right? And I hear like stuff knocking over. I'm like, the hell? Okay. Okay. And then, you know how if you go to massage, they give you like the hot towels? Child, she burnt me with the towel because she put the temperature too high. And I had added the hot stones as a part of my massage. Burnt my skin. I still probably have the scar. It was a disaster. It was, and what's funny about it is I always would get 60-minute massages. That was my first 90-minute massage, and the whole time, y'all, I'm laying on the table. I'm like, Lord, please let the timer sound that these 90 minutes are up. I almost just told her just forget it, because y'all. And so when I left out the massage and the owner was there, same woman that I had to cuss out, and she was like, how was it? I was like, she's like, I told you, girl, it was horrible, right? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, you know, it's shady though. Like, I should know she was shady, because I'm like, how you gonna be talking about one of your own employees? Like, what the hell? But yeah, I almost was done with massage. I feel like after that massage is when I also stopped going. I mean, it was my depression, but that's also kind of when I stopped, because I was like, damn, I need to recover from that. Okay, I was like jacked up for weeks after that massage. Like, I was hurting. Like, she did the thing with her elbow when she was trying to massage, and she did it the wrong way, child. And it's crazy because she had experience. She had like 5 years of massage experience. It wasn't like she was brand new, but y'all, it was just epic fail. It's an epic fail. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this story time up, y'all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined to do so. Have you ever had any crazy experiences getting a massage or getting any type of service? I want to hear about it. Drop it down below. Drop a red heart down below if you made it this far. I am giving a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, and if you are an OG, meaning you were subscribed before I hit 500 subscribers, you will be in the drawing to win a very nice prize. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Drop that red heart below so that I'll have names to contact when it's time, because we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers before 2023. See y'all soon.